Good morning, guys. Just woke up, feeling wholesome. I wonder what Twitter is up to right now. PewDiePie is truly on his loving husband and father era. Wholesome. I want to take a look at that. Man, I surely hope no one has a problem with this. This reeks of Nazism. Okay, yeah. Just your average day on Twitter right here, guys. Only on Twitter could one post a wholesome video of a guy with his wife and his kid, and they would get hate for it. Now I understand why PewDiePie is never on Twitter, and I know what some people might say. Oh, sensitive, you're just being a fanboy. You're just, dick riding PewDiePie a little too much. And my answer to that is yes. And not, but in all seriousness, I hate seeing this type of behavior. Like, someone could legitimately post a picture of a baby being born and the family all together and being like hashtag blessed and lovely family, and someone on Twitter will find a way to be negative. That's how people act on Twitter, and it's quite pathetic when you sit and think about it. Like, imagine being so miserable. You see something wholesome and the first thing you do is bitch and cry about it. And the saddest thing is that these people are not even getting paid to hate, so they're just wasting their time while PewDiePie is out there living his best life. And these sad pathetic losers are behind their keyboard being like, oh, PewDiePie is so evil because he did something 6 years ago. So the video of PewDiePie being with his family, having a good time and all of that, it got 31 million views and 120 likes. Pretty good, right? Until someone with an anime profile picture came along and ratioed the original video, and they said, living proof that you can be racist to 20% of the world and people still find you to be some wholesome Chungus 69 Keanu Reeves base. Now, has PewDiePie made mistakes? Of course. Name me a person that hasn't. And what this person is referring to about being racist to 20% of the world goes back 5 to 6 years ago with the whole PewDiePie versus T-Series drama. And in case you guys weren't around for that time, T-Series is a company based in India, and about 5 to 6 years ago, they were catching up to PewDiePie subscriber-wise. You guys might remember the whole subscribe to PewDiePie meme. Mr. Beast was in on it, and even as of a few weeks ago, he was still a part of it. He tweeted, after 6 years, we have finally avenged PewDiePie. PewDiePie made 2 diss tracks, Bitch Lasagna, which is a certified hood classic, and Congratulations once PewDiePie got passed by them. We're gonna take a look at the lyrics because that's something that people are bringing up as proof that PewDiePie is a racist and he's a horrible person and he deserves to die. Yes, people, I'm not making this up. If you look, there's people that genuinely wish death upon PewDiePie and his family over lyrics that are jokes, edgy, sure, but over jokes that are 6 years old. And if you follow me on Twitter, you definitely saw me responding to this. I said, you people are pathetic. Only on Twitter would a wholesome video turn into a war zone, terminally online losers. I stand by that. Even the GOAT PlayRock124 says, get over it, LMAO. This is from 6 years ago, and people want to act like PewDiePie is the reason why racism exists. Like, it's insane. This person says, you have no idea how racist the internet was towards Indians during the T-Series feud. Now, this is exactly what I'm referring to. People legitimately think that people are racist towards Indians because of PewDiePie. And as someone who's been on the internet for a while now, I'm not saying it's right, but racism towards everyone existed since the dawn of time, okay? It's not a new thing because of the internet. Sure, it made it a lot louder 5, 6, 7 years ago. And this is before PewDiePie, by the way. Do you guys remember the memes that said, show me Bobs and Vegana? Of course, that's a stereotype and not every single Indian is like that. I think we all get that. And yes, that was before the whole T-Series and PewDiePie shit went down. So for people to insinuate that PewDiePie started the hate towards Indians, it's stupid. That shit has been there for as long as racism has been alive. Towards blacks, towards Mexicans, towards Asians. So let's stop the cap. Let's get off Twitter. Let's touch some grass. It blows my mind that there's people out there that think PewDiePie started Indian racism. Oh, racism didn't exist prior to PewDiePie making videos or beefing with T-Series. Like, that's just ridiculous. You need to go outside. Twitter more or less tend to criticize someone they dislike because of their edgy behavior on the internet 6 years ago, even if that person has since grown and now lives happily with their family. Like, imagine having beef with someone who doesn't even know you exist. If you can't forget something that happened 6 years ago over the internet, you just stink, base. I would bet 1 billion V-Bucks that no one with a life cares about PewDiePie versus T-Series in 2024. Do you know how much of a loser you have to be to think about that and not being directly involved? Yes, I did go back and listen to Bitch Lasagna and Congratulations to see what the horrible, disturbing lyrics were about. So this Twitter user with no life says, this is all so much worse than I remember it being. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? That's exactly how I imagine this person to talk. This is so much worse than I thought. Oh my god. This beef from 6 years ago is affecting my life in 2024. Go outside and get some bitches. Like, seriously. And they pull some lyrics up. Guess to be one Swedish boy, you need 1 billion Asians. This whole song is a meme. Edgy, sure. But it's not racism. I feel like the word racist gets thrown around like it's nothing. It's right next to being a Nazi. That doesn't mean anything anymore. For context, I've been called racist and I've been called a Nazi, which is so ironic. You will be called a Nazi or a racist whenever people don't agree with you. It honestly doesn't mean anything. But thanks to Twitter, those words have lost all meaning. Then we get this bar that says, about to cause a genocide so you can call me hit. I get how this could look bad. But if you guys remember, a few years ago, around this time, there were articles calling PewDiePie a Nazi and a racist. So this is him addressing it and making fun of it. I believe it was a Wall Street Journal who made a hit piece on PewDiePie.
I'm a heavy hitter, about to cause a genocide so you can call me. Hey, congratulations.
It's once again referring to the whole PewDiePie is a Nazi by Wall Street Journal, those fucking losers. And he also gets cut off. It's 1000% a joke. It's not that deep. Because you can legitimately cut any lyric out of any song with no context and it could look bad. And on top of that, it rhymes. You guys gotta remember, this was a hip-hop diss track. I'm a heavy hitter rhymes with so you can call me hit. You know what I mean? It's just basic. It's that simple, guys. Rhymed. It sounded funny. It was edgy. It's a diss track. It doesn't go any deeper than that. Like, he gets cut off because even he knows it's way too far. They're just taking these lyrics out of context. Are they edgy? Yes. But it was 2016, 2017, the internet was different. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just a dark wizard. Now, yeah, I could see how this looks bad out of context, but this is a reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's not like PewDiePie is being like, oh, you know, I have blue eyes and you have dark eyes, and no, it's not like that. And then the Dark Wizard is also a reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, it takes like 2 seconds to find this out. Once again, not that deep. And this stupid ass tweet somehow got 83,000 likes. Damn. It's kind of sad that people are this stupid. But what if I told you that this is what PewDiePie said before the genocide bar? He says, India, I'm sorry about the memes. You're the best. I love my India bros from Bombay to Bangladesh. Why isn't Twitter showing this? Because it doesn't fit their narrative. Because if they show this, their whole narrative of PewDiePie being a racist falls apart. We're not going to mention the fact that he says that he doesn't hate India or the fans in India. Very interesting. Cutting shit out of context like this. And Erica actually responded and they said, to everyone replying that the third screenshot is about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, yeah, I know that. Do you really? But can you please think for 5 seconds longer and try to figure out why he would choose specifically those 2 cards to represent him and the India company he was against? Have you thought about this? It was a diss track. It was supposed to rhyme. What was he supposed to say? I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just the masked beast? That doesn't really rhyme. And then this stupid person keeps bringing up the whole N-word incident that he apologized for and he hasn't done since it happened. These things that people are bringing up is so old. What else do you want from the guy? Have you guys noticed that they only bring up old controversies that PewDiePie already addressed, talked about, and apologized for? It's not that deep, guys. It was PewDiePie, a content creator, versus a giant corporation with millions, if not billions of dollars backing them up. It was a fight between being an individual content creator versus a big corporation, you know, taking over YouTube. And I forgot I responded to this. I was like, comment PewDiePie W. Like I said, I've seen people wish for his family to die because of these silly, edgy lyrics. Do you know how pathetic you need to be in order to ask for that? You're a fucking idiot. These Twitter users need to go outside and get some bitches and touch grass. But with that said, I want to throw the question to you guys. What do you guys think of this situation? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new. Actually, anyone that doesn't subscribe is a racist. How about that? You guys have to like and subscribe or else everyone here is a racist. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. This shit is giving me a headache and my throat is killing me. I'm out.